Star Wars Issue 6 finds Luke caught in one of Verla's traps, drowning as the woman says that the son of Vader is a fool to try and ask her for help. Verla says that Vader and his Inquisitors hunted her across the galaxy and made her life a living hell. Luke stops moving as she says goodbye to the son of Vader, but soon R2 arrives, stunning the Jedi and deactivating the trap, freeing the unconscious Luke. R2 rushes to his master's aid, defibrillating the man until he jolts awake, spitting out globs of water. Later, Verla awakens to find Luke standing over a campfire, asking how she feels. Verla says that she feels fried, and Luke says that R2 can have that effect on people. The Jedi asks why he waited until she was awake to kill her, knowing he definitely is the son of Vader. Luke says that he only knows one thing, that he's Luke Skywalker, as he frees her. Verla knows that name, remembering the name Anakin Skywalker was Vader's before he became what he is now. Luke wants to know what she knows about Anakin, since he knows nothing about him, so Verla tells him about the Jedi Ferren Bar, and how he told her that Anakin was a hero of the Clone Wars, and truly a great Jedi. But then something happened and he became Vader, and that is all she knows. Luke thanks Verla for the information, offering her some of the fish he found in her stores. The Jedi asks why Luke didn't kill her since she left him for dead. Luke gives her two reasons, the first being he doesn't kill defenseless unconscious people, and the second being he saw her in a vision holding a lightsaber, offering it to him. He asks if that means anything to her, but Verla says she doesn't even own a lightsaber. However, she does know where one is, warning the boy that he doesn't want to be a Jedi. She should know from first-hand experience. She tells the boy about Master Bar and how he gave her a mission to become a Jedi at Luke's age, telling her to find a teacher and a lightsaber since the Force has plans for her. While she tried, the Inquisitors were always there, sometimes Darth Vader as well, and everyone she's gotten close to has been killed or left behind when she had to run. Luke knows the woman was in his vision and maybe the Force is saving her for this moment, but Verla knows the Force uses people, and while she tried to make herself a Jedi, she knew it was all for nothing, all because the dead man told her to, and that the Force wanted her to, and she could wind up dead like him and the rest of the Order. Verla reveals that she said no to her supposed destiny and stopped thinking about the Force or the Jedi or the Sith and hid on the island, setting traps just in case Vader or his Inquisitors came by. Luke is sorry she had such a hard life, and if he can help her, he will, but he needs the lightsaber, since the Force sent him there for it and she knows where one is. Verla knows Luke never listened to her, telling him that the Force is a trap and it calls to them with dreams of power or skill, but it's all the same, be it light or dark, and it just chews a person up for its own purposes, using them as tools named Jedi and Sith. She pleads with Luke not to do what the Force wants, since she can sense he is a good person now, but if he follows the Force's path, it will tear him apart and he will become its slave. Verla, however, knows he's going to follow the Force, but Luke understands what she's saying. However, the galaxy is suffering and he needs to help. Verla knows that one day he's going to wish he stayed on the island and learned to fish, but knows he won't leave unless she tells him where the lightsaber is. She will tell him, but only if he agrees to never come back and bother her again, since next time he returns, she will kill him. Luke agrees to it, thanking the woman, but she doesn't want thanks, since the place she's sending Luke is an old Jedi outpost from the High Republic days, an outpost that's guarded by something dark, something that made her run from it when she ventured there, and if Luke is smart, he'll run as well. Later, Luke arrives at the planet Tempest, where his X-Wing is struck by lightning. Luke tells the scared R2 that they've come too far to turn back, so soon finding the outpost, Luke opens it with the Force. Heading inside, Luke is surprised to find that it's all still pretty much intact, finding a lightsaber and a holocron on a nearby display case. The lights go out as the Grand Inquisitor's fiery spirit appears, telling Luke that he once served the Jedi, wielding a lightsaber like the one Luke has in his hand. But then he hunted the Jedi in the service of Vader and the Emperor, and now he kills every seeker who follows the path Vader created to this place. The Inquisitor ignites his saber as Luke does the same, telling him that he will never kill another Jedi again. Elsewhere, Vader listens to Commander Zara's report on the Rebel fleet when suddenly he senses something, getting his pilot to set a course for Tempest, since he has a trap laid there and it was sprung, and he wishes to see what he has caught. Meanwhile, Luke and the Grand Inquisitor continue their deadly battle. Inquisitor asks who trained the boy, wondering if they got bored with him halfway through since he handles the saber like a child. The Grand Inquisitor knows the boy will never call himself a Jedi, but Luke smashes him back, bag, knowing his training isn't complete, but he's no beginner. The Inquisitor ignites the other end of his double-bladed lightsaber, saying neither is he, viciously attacking the boy, who says this place is helping him understand what he's trying to be part of, not just the Jedi, but the Jedi Order. The Inquisitor says that the Order's time is over, destroying the holocron and armor in the display room, as Luke knows this place doesn't feel like a lie and was part of something noble. But the Inquisitor finally kicks Luke in the face, knocking him down as he says that he can believe whatever he wants. It didn't save the Jedi and it won't save him. Luke force pushes the villain down, cutting his arm off and saying that it won't save him, but some things are worth fighting for and even dying for. And the Jedi knew that, as does he. Luke slashes the Inquisitor with his saber, dissipating the spirit and allowing himself to escape with the lightsaber. Later on, Vader meets with the spirit, telling it that it failed. The Inquisitor says that Luke was very strong, soon asking Vader that he has served him for a very long time and wants to be free now. But the Dark Lord says that he is a tool shaped to serve his purpose and he will continue. The Inquisitor fades away, knowing that there are things worse than death, as Luke returns to the Rebel fleet, finding Leia trying to keep the fleet together, knowing that Starlight Squadron's first mission could change everything. Luke enters the meeting room, hugging Leia and apologizing it took so long. Leia tells him that she's just glad he's back, hoping he found what he was looking for. Luke says he did, and a lot more, with Leia wanting him to show the rebellion, since while no one's saying it, everyone knows that they're on the verge of extinction and they need this. Luke isn't so sure, but Leia tells him to trust her as Luke reveals his new lightsaber, igniting the golden blade and bringing back a new hope to the rebellion. Star Wars Issue 6 was a ridiculously great issue that saw Luke fulfill his little quest to find the source of his vision and to acquire a new lightsaber to help in the battle against the Empire. I really enjoyed the jaded Verla telling Luke how the Force just eats away at a person and uses them as a slave, something he will come to know later is kinda true, leading to him shutting himself off from the Force and retreating to an island much like how Verla did. It's a very nice parallel there with her kind of hinting that he would eventually do that. It was also such a surprise to see the Inquisitor back alive, well, mostly alive, being that he's a spirit in the service of Darth Vader. The parallel with Verla's talk about the Force using people as tools and Vader using the spirit as a tool was really quite nicely done, and it's kind of like that sort of dueling mentality of the light versus the dark, whereas the dark side want to use the Force as a tool and the light side kind of sort of give themselves into the Force and let the Force control their actions. I'm very much looking forward to what Charles Soule does next as the rebellion gear up to get ready to strike back against the Empire. I'm going to give this issue a 9.5 out of 10.